In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Toncoin, what I see on the charts, why I believe that this is going to be making a bullish run, and why right now is a good place to where I'm going to be investing and actually buying in. Let's jump right in. Also, if you find this content helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And for more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So on here, I've got Toncoin on a weekly time frame. I like looking at things on a weekly time frame just to get an overall long-term view of what the crypto is doing, what the chart is saying. And I've already got a structure on here. This is an Elliott wave 5-wave structure. And just to show you what that looks like, here's a quick textbook diagram. And we have a wave 1 up, wave 2 down, wave 3 up, wave 4 back down, and then up for wave 5. I have been looking at Elliott wave for several years now, learning about it, studying it with the charts. And now that crypto is making this bull run, I am seeing more and more instances where Elliott wave patterns are playing out on the chart. That's giving me a lot more confidence to enter some trades and to buy into crypto, especially at certain points. So I want to break that down for you here on Toncoin. Before I get into the 5-wave structure, I will also share with you what I see on this portion right here. So when it comes to Elliott wave, we move upwards in impulse waves, and then we typically move down in what are called corrective waves. And corrective waves are usually an ABC pattern or an ABCDE pattern, triangle. And so there's this one wave pattern called a flat. And there's also a pattern called a running flat. So here's what a running flat looks like. You typically come down for wave A, then go up for wave B, and then wave C comes near but not all the way down for wave A. And so you can also see the same thing here, but just broken down into sub waves. So I believe that's what happened in this area right here within Toncoin, this last kind of couple of years with Toncoin. So I see price taking a trip down for wave A, back up for wave B, and then wave C. And so that looks similarly to this pattern right here. That is a corrective wave. Once that completes, usually we will then start a new impulse wave in the opposite direction. So this was coming down, but now we're moving back up. So with that, now we have the start of wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and now we are near wave 4. And just to draw your attention again to the 5-wave structure, that wave 4 is the second corrective wave of this entire 5-wave pattern. And after it is the 5-wave, wave 5. So I'm looking at this right now and I am evaluating where I am going to buy in. And so looking at this chart, there's a couple things that I see that give me confidence to be buying in right here. And again, this is all for entertainment purposes, not financial advice. Do your own research, your own analysis, and come up with your own conclusion. That's just to get rid of liability for me. But nonetheless, this is something that you can hopefully learn from. So on this wave 4 coming down, I see this bullish engulfing candle. And I've been seeing a lot of bullish engulfing candles on these crypto charts. And a lot of times when we see a bullish engulfing candle, that is going to indicate a potential reversal. That's when the green candle, the bullish candle, totally engulfs the previous candle below it. Usually it's a red candle. That basically is saying, hey, we're taking out all of the buyers, or all of the sellers through this buying candle. And usually that leads to an upward movement. And when you get that near a level of support, it even gives me more confidence. It increases the probability of it actually being a reversal. So we've got that going for us. Also, with Elliott wave, I like to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. And the Fibonacci retracement tool helps to confirm some of the retracements for the wave patterns, the distance that they retrace. And there's different rules with Elliott wave in accordance to Fibonacci and what some of the wave behaviors typically are. One of those is that wave 4 typically retraces back most frequently to the 0.38 Fibonacci retracement level. And so to draw the retracement level, you would start at the bottom of wave 3, the swing low, and then you would draw it up to the top of wave 3. And then in between here is how far it would retrace. Now, one thing to point out, I am on a logarithmic chart. It helps me to see some of these price movements, especially with crypto, where they go, totally crazy and off the charts. The logarithmic scale helps to see some of these patterns a little bit easier, where if you take it off the log chart, now you've kind of got it squished together. But even on the non-log scale, the linear scale, you can see that we've got price coming down to the 0.5 level, which is also another common retracement for Elliott wave. So I like looking at it on the logarithmic scale, especially with crypto and it going exponential all the time. But we see price coming down to the 0.38 level in almost like clockwork. We get this candle close on the 0.382 level, and then the following candle is the bullish engulfing candle. I've been in crypto for the past 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years almost, and while I wasn't a heavy participant in the last bull run, I did a lot of analyzing of the charts. And there were times where we would have this bullish engulfing candle and we'd have price come directly to a significant Fibonacci level and it would turn around and that would be the start of a new wave. And so I'm looking at that now, having more knowledge and more understanding. And I believe that this is where we could see a turnaround. And it follows this, the 5-wave structure. And so I highly recommend, if you don't know much about Elliott wave, to take the time to learn it. And if you want me to create a video breaking down Elliott wave, drop it down in the comment section below. I'd love to make that video for you. So where do I think Toncoin can go from here? Well, let's get rid of that Fibonacci. I think that it could go anywhere from, let's see, I think it can go a lot of different places. Standard for Elliott wave, this wave 5 would be minimum the 1.2368 level, this reverse Fibonacci retracement. Not going to go into detail too much about that, but I think just with the shape, the actual shape of these waves, I think we could see a wave 5 go all the way up to, $15 or even $20. I mean, anywhere in this range, it could go. So I'm looking to buy in right where it is right now because it's at a significant point on support with the bullish engulfing candle. And I probably wouldn't sell until at least $15, which would be, a 3x from here. But I mean, there's room for it to go absolutely crazy. I mean, we just don't know. In the crypto market, I mean, you see some crazy stuff, and Toncoin has a potential. So it is the number 12 crypto right now at a 13.4 billion market cap. I could see this easily getting over 100 billion market cap at the top. So even still from there, we're looking at, 8, 9, 10x, something like that. And so if we did that, we would be sitting, anywhere, $40 to even $50, something like that. So I would be looking at least for 20, somewhere around there, but it could easily, go much higher than that. I mean, it could easily 10x in this next run. This is not for certain. I don't know. I'm not claiming that I know. I'm just simply right now following this 5-wave structure, and as it continues to play out, then I will reevaluate and then continue to invest. But right now, I am seeing this moment in time right here as a critical moment. And if you're watching this video in the future, take a look at the chart and see where it's gone. Hopefully it has gone up. But Elliott wave isn't for certain. It just gives us good probability. So if it does come down or do something else, maybe it still is a wave four and it just took a little longer. Or maybe it goes down a little bit more and then goes up. Who knows? But right now, this is looking pretty good to me. So that's where I'm going to be buying in, not looking to sell until we get $20. So if you like this video, if you found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate that. For more content, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.